take out your phones and scan. There's going to be a lot to scan here. And if you scan this now, you're going to have my GTM tool hub, and everything I'm going to show today, it's in this QR code. 59 of CMOs say they can't fund their own strategy. And this means that we need a new way to reach our goals, to reach our KPIs. And I talk to marketers all day, every day, because I have the CMO club, if you know it. And they either say that they want to reach their KPIs or they just want to quit. Okay. So we want to try to avoid that by using this tool. That's why it's so important to listen all the way through. Yeah, what are we going to learn today? GTM tools that replace growth teams, SDR teams. By replacing, I mean employee downsizing. That's what we are already seeing everywhere. So this is just something that I'm not. I don't want to scare you, but that's the harsh reality. So instead of a growth team of 10 people, it's going to be a growth team of 5 people, and SDR team is going to be reduced. So we want to learn how to do it ourselves. I'm big into IC, which is individual contributor, and I think it's going to be the theme for 2026, 2027. So learn to do it yourself. Claude design, yes, it's already replaced designers, so it's already in motion. So I'm not going to scare you, but that's the reality. Build versus buy. I'm going to share why it seems very daunting, but to build. But building is the way to go if you want to avoid headaches. While it seems daunting, this is the way to go, and I will share with you exactly why. Must-have terms, cheat sheet. I know that I promise you that these are GTM tools without learning Tiger, but there are some still terms you want to understand. And this is perfect for people that are tired from out-of-the-box tech stack, because you don't need to buy more Tiger tools, okay? You don't need to do it because you only need 2.5 tools. One would be Claude Code and Claude Code for Chrome, the browser. I pay $100 for it, and every tool that you see here is built with that. The other tool is Clay. I didn't find any other tool for enrichment at the moment that does what Clay does, and I'll share with you. And Claude design, because it's the best way to create a brand, to rebrand. And again, and I also going to show you a tool that can replace Gong. Okay, so if it's a huge tech stack or a small tech stack, I'm all for you owning it. Owning it means you have the power. Now, why would you listen to me? Why would you learn from me? I'm a one-person demand gen team and SDR function. I build Tiger, GTM, solopreneur, and with custom tool, signal-based outbound, event pipeline, LinkedIn growth, and GTM automation. I worked as demand generation, head of demand generation, ABM at Vendict, Infinigrow, Walnut, and K2View. And today I'm going to share with you the use cases that have made the significant improvement in the pipeline. And if you want to get these slides, there is only one way. If you scan this QR code and join the WhatsApp group, this is I'm launching a new WhatsApp group that I'm going to share all my tools there. And I'm going to show this presentation in this WhatsApp group. So take out your phones, and you'll be able to join the group. And also connect on LinkedIn if we are not already connected, but chances are we are. Okay, I'll show you why, because there is a special workflow I made for that. Now, okay, the tools I'm going to speak about today are why it's not the tools that I want to speak about. It's the playbooks. The playbooks, what makes something work with Tiger? It makes. First, you need to understand if it's working at all while you do it manually. So when I was at Infinigro, I did a campaign that was highly successful, only email campaign, only outbound campaign for competitors' customers. And it got me 10 inks on the outbound and the largest ACV in the company. And the reason being is that we are all chasing. I used to do also PPC and a lot of other demand gen initiative. And we are chasing the entire market while only 5% are in the market. And when are your customers of competitors, they might be frustrated, they might look for other solution. So they mean that they're already educated. I'm going to show you a tool today that you can find your competitors' customers, okay? LinkedIn scrapers. I know people are contemplating between Epify and other scrapers. I'm going to offer it for free. I'm going to give it to you as a gift. Free scrapers, super easy implementation, and I'm going to share it today. Real-time sales coach. A sales coach that can replace Gong even, okay? And webinar, sign up, optimize for conversion. I'm going to share with you my workflow. So just give me your thumbs up if you want to see all these tools. Yes, Nitzana, yes, Ruth. Okay. Yes, explosion. Just any question, put it in the chat, and I'm going to share with you everything today, all the tools that I put here. Okay. This is my portfolio. You can go to there. Of course, I did this website with my my lover, Claude, and you can check it out later. Of course, it's in the presentation. And every project I did for my clients is there. The first project, the first tool I'll show you is finding your competitor customer. And I want you to tell me live, right in the chat, live, which competitor you want to get their customers. And this is not only for competitors, it's also for complementary product that you want to know the technology, who uses that technology, because you are serving a purpose, like maybe you work with HubSpot or with Salesforce or specific technology. And this is only for legacy competitor. And what this tool does is scraping specific keywords from case studies, from job posting, from tech stack, review site, from LinkedIn, and it gives you the sources, the actual sources. So without further ado, I want to put like any kind of legacy competitor, meaning a competitor or a company or a tech company, B2B, it's only for B2B, that has been here for a while. You know, there has been here for, let's say, more than 3 years. So let me know if you have, yes, in call message. Yes, okay, now I know how to find your the chat. Thank you, gracias, Omer. Okay, let me know which company you want me to check live. Yes. Okay, can you give me the exact URL, because Tirza is saying Snapsheet. Snapsheet, I need the exact URL of the company. Is it snapsheet.com? Bright Data, amazing. I'm going to use Bright Data as an example. And while we're checking, this is my webinar on how to do this A to Z, because this is not a webinar about that. There is a specific webinar how to locate the right competitor, the one with weaknesses, and then what exactly to say and how to enrich. Okay, so this is what I found. Because this is a free tool, no sign up needed. I can't go to the QR code because I'm on the phone. Yes, so I'm going to share with you, guys, if anyone is able to share the link to the group, please do it, or I'll do it soon, okay? But I'll go back to the group and you'll have another chance to see the QR code. But why is this amazing? I want to share with you why this is amazing. First of all, this is a free tool. That's why it's only showing 10 results, but because it's connected to my API. But if you reach out to me, I can give you even 50, 60, dozen companies, and then you enrich with the buying committee, and then you reach out to the people with a specific competitor. That's an entire different webinar. And this tool is super important and strong because each one of the competitor is basically here, is you can see the proof. And this is super important when we're dealing with Tiger, to actually understand where this information is coming from. And this is a tool I worked on a lot. Now, I want you to understand something about the tools that I will teach you here, very important. Don't ask me how I built it, okay? Because I told you, I didn't learn Tiger. Don't ask me how I built it, because I don't know. Who knows the Tiger? I'm going to share exactly how to work with it. So now we have managed to understand competitor customers, which had amazing results, and I encourage you all to go here and test it for yourself. And here I'm going to share the link. Moving on to the next tool, to the next workflow. Let me know if you have any questions, okay? Let me know if you have any questions and put them in the chat. Okay, I'm just going to share something. Okay, sorry. Okay, guys, if you don't know what Tiger stands for, it's You know what is? I'm not allowed to say it because I have dared myself to not say it. And if you can understand what it is, but this is a buzzword that it's the last thing you need. So Tiger is replacing it. Okay, thank you, Shiri. Thank you. If you have any question about the customer competitor, just put it in the chat. And I'm going to move on. And this will be a gift to you, the LinkedIn Scraper. LinkedIn Scraper is this extension I built using Tiger. And when I open it, what it does is it scrapes LinkedIn Engager. Okay, so everything I'm showing you is live, right? It's really scary because it's live. But what you do is add in your competitor LinkedIn profile or your competitor, your profile, and then you click on go. Okay, you go to the profile, and then because you wrote some posts, you want to extract people from your post. So you put your profile here. You can filter by headline if you want, maybe marketers or any other any other job title, and then you can extract. You can choose which post how many posts to extract. Right now, again, if you have any question, just put it in the chat. And why is it something that you need, the LinkedIn Scraper? Not just I'm not going to just give you the tools. I'm going to give you the workflows, what I do to generate pipeline. Why do I need the LinkedIn Scraper? Is because I think of the funnel before I post anything. I think of a funnel, or even the webinar. I want to create maybe a free tool or a free PDF, something that is worth people reacting to, people commenting on, something funny, and then I post it on LinkedIn. I capture everyone who is engaged, and I reach out in real time. So this is one way to do it, using a scraper. Okay, that's the scraper that you're going to get free in the next slide. So get ready with your phones. Everyone, I'm going to answer all your questions because we don't have time at the moment, and I'm going to share it after the 30 minutes. But yes, it will scroll down. Yes, share your question. I want to make sure everyone is getting the free scrapers. So there are two kinds of scrapers, just the regular post scrapers, but there's another scraper that I want to show you, is a scraper that helps you book meetings at large flagship events in advance. So instead of paying for a booth at Gardner or at Blackhat for 30, 50, 100K and getting there with no meeting booked, I want you to try to focus, to zoom in on people that will actually be there. And how you can do it? How can you do it? You can go to the same scraper this scraper in the QR code, and the scraper will also pull hashtag. Why do you need this hashtag? Because black hat, because sometimes like Black Hat 2026 is better than just black hat. And you go to the hashtag and you collect people. You collect people from the hashtag, the authors, the people who post on LinkedIn with their with this hashtag. Okay, so if they post, you see, Black Hat 2026, and now you have a more targeted audience. Instead of reaching out to everyone, you can call them using SDR, using the tools that you already know to reach out. Okay, great. We are moving on. We are moving on from LinkedIn scrapers to we have two more workflows I want to share with you. I want to share with you the Sales Coach Live that is going to replace Gong. Why am I saying that? Because I'm going to share with you right now. Wait. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure that you're seeing my desktop. Yes, you're seeing the QR code is not working for me. If anyone does, yes, you're seeing. Not working for me either. Guys, when you join the WhatsApp group, you'll get everything, all the information there, and I promise I'm going to share it again and a link. So just write it down again what is not working for you, okay? What is not working, and I'll make sure that it's going to work. Okay, I'm going to share with you something super amazing. This is the third use case out of 4. And this is a real-time sales coach. Real-time sales coach is writing, transcribing what I'm saying, and giving me pitch advice based on the database that I provided beforehand. And it's going to share with me what I'm doing wrong and what am I doing right and how to close the deal. Everyone, can you see here? It's transcribing what I am saying. And now it's saying, okay, perfect opener. You anchor the tool, their problem, real-time feedback. Now, this tool, why is it so unique? Because it can hear the other side. So it lets you know special pain points that they have. And it tells you what to say and what not to say. And again, this tool is in the portfolio link, right? And of course, everything is connected to HubSpot, and you can put all the information of the call there. And my workflow, this workflow works in a way that when I stop it, I get an email debrief of what I did right, what I did wrong, and it also sends me summary that I can send to the person I've spoken with. Okay. Now I'm going. This is the third tool, the third workflow, and now I'm going to go over the fourth workflow. And again, I need your help to tell me if you're seeing my screen. Thank you, everyone. We are moving on to the fourth workflow. The fourth workflow is a unique webinar workflow because webinar and events are very, very popular these days. Right? People want to see live persons. They are tired of Tiger. Now, this workflow is basically people that signed up to a webinar that you have, and then what I did, I asked Claude Code to put all the sign up from Luma. Luma is this website. Basically, all I got was emails. Sorry if I'm sharing anything, but I'll stop sharing soon. But this is only emails. So I asked Claude Code to put the emails in a clay table. just the emails. And because I don't have Luma Pro and I don't have an API key, and I have an enrichment option in Clay, and now only from their email, most people, I can enrich their LinkedIn emails. And I have other information, maybe phone numbers, also good for Clay. And now what the workflow is doing is, after they are enriched in Clay, I connect with them. Most of you put thumbs up if you received my my bot. Okay, it's not just any bot that you're used to. It's a special kind of funnel bot. It's dedicated to the workflow that I'm sharing here. That's why I got so many replies out of you. So the bot connected with you. And why is it amazing? I'm super excited to share it because it's better than any outreach tool that you can think of, because it knows my previous discussions, and it knows if you are first connection or not connected yet, and it adjusts based on the needs. And after I connected, I remind people before the webinar to optimize the participant number, and you can see here it worked. And then I'm going to send you another follow-up after that. I'm going to build something and I'm going to send you my portfolio to everyone who I managed to enrich their profile. And then also in Clay, I can score the ICP based on my ICP, which is growth, sales development. That's the ICP. I'm going to score and follow up in more high touch. Okay, what does high touch mean? For growth companies, it can mean for B2B tech company, it can mean SDR. Of course, SDR reaching out after a webinar, but this is prioritizing them and enriching them. And if I get no reply, I'm going to like your posts and engage with your posts. So just be aware that it's on the way. Okay, great. We have a few minutes left. I'm going to show you Claude Design real quick. Claude Design is something that I told you, basically it's going to replace designers, but designer who knows it will have, they're going to be ahead of the curve. Why is it so good? First of all, you need to have a reference. Never start a design. Try not to start a design with nothing. Have a reference, have something that you want to design like a professional design that you like. And why is it so powerful? Because instead of just talking to the tool, first of all, I can edit. I can ask him to maybe increase something or change the height. So it's very easy to do it like that. And also I can export it in many ways, included PDF, PowerPoint, and it's very easy to use. And every design that I have, I do it here. And you have a design system. When you start Claude Code, it asks you for your design system, so you can upload your fonts, your colors, template, and that's what I did. And now everything is automated, right? I tell him to design something, and he knows my brand guidelines. Okay, we are about to finish, but I do have a few tips for you on how to work with Tiger. Okay, now first zoom out. You are talking to a person who can't avoid getting what she wants at the moment she wants it. Okay, so I started by telling the Tiger do this, but no, you need to zoom out. It will save you tons of time, and to ask him to lay out the plan before acting, before starting it. And trust me, it's hard, but I realize that's the best way, the safest option to go. Another thing to know is if you don't give it any data, it's going to provide average results. So don't be average. Just give it the data that you want, either from other people or from your own CRM. Okay, and ask to lay out the presentation. Now, what do I want to share with you a short case study that I did at Infinigrow when I tried to get the data from my competitor. I tried to understand which are customers of my competitors, but I had such a hard time to do it, and it took me weeks, and it wasn't that accurate. That's why I'm saying that you want to brainstorm whatever issue that you have, and you want to try to either build it yourself or have someone build it, because all the tools that you have here, it's something that you can easily own. And why owning is so important? Okay, owning is super important because, first of all, it's your tool. You can tailor it to your needs. Yes, we are about to finish. You can tailor it to your needs, and the data stays yours, and you need to change it. Once it's out of the box tool, there is a price increase, but it's not only the price. It's not only the price. I'm telling you, it's super hard to navigate so many tech stacks, so many tools. Once you have your agents working, once you have your workflows, it's really a one-woman growth team, and you're going to thank me. Please let me know afterwards what you think. Now, that's a cheat sheet that you need to understand, because I told you I didn't learn Tiger, and I don't know how these tools work because I didn't build them. That's why you don't need to know either. Okay, but there are some tools that I use, all of them, like database, which is Superbase, hosting, which is Versal, which updates your code, and Claude Code is working with it. But Claude Code will tell